Welcome everyone to an awesome game between XMT's Ice Power as the Beastmen, going up against Hadri's as the Skaven. So, for the Skaven Master, here today with Hadri's, we are going to have 5 units of the anti-large clan rat spears dotted around the front line and the flanks, and in the rear 5 units of the Skaven slave spears. So this really nice pocket has been created. They're going to be protecting up against 2 units of the poison wing globes. These bad boys are very good with the armor piercing and explosion poison damage. So for the first hero, we are going to be having the Assassin here with the concealment bombs, Assassin's Trophy, the Rifle High Talisman, and Slippery. So really nice abilities here for the cheap hero, and also here the nice elite unit of the Council Guard Storm Vermin. Unbreakable here, so really nice for the Skaven with their low leadership, backed up by Guardian. Anti-large armor piercing, 90 armor as well, making them pretty tanky indeed. So for the Lord choice, we are going to be having Lord Skrulk, the man here of Pestilence in the middle. He's going to be having the Liber Barbonicus, as well as the Rod of Corruption, backed up by Stand Your Ground, the Pestilence Birth, Vermintide, and the Aura of Pestilence. For the second hero, we are going to have the Chieftain here on a massive Bone Breaker, looking super awesome indeed, here with the Shield of Distraction, giving yet again more debuffs here in this small 30 to 40 meter radius. In the back here, we are going to have the Big Punch with the double Mutant Rat Ogres. These bad boys have Frenzy, as well as 462 armor-piercing weapon strength, and a load of physical resistance here. These boys are not as tanky as the Chieftain, but these boys can certainly punch very, very hard. We do have a unit here of the Ikit Zipzit Cannon, coming in here with the Zap ability, but these bad boys, 249 armor-piercing weapon strength, making them very strong as well. So we're going to be shooting in the frontier up against the Tuskor Chariots of Ice Power, a very strong multiplayer player indeed. So it looks like 2 units of the very cost-efficient Tuskor Chariots, anti-infantry armor-piercing, 80 armor as well, making them super tanky. These boys really, really are cost-efficient. In the front line, Gore Herds here, backed up by Ungor Raiders. So it's going to be 3 units of the ranged troops, backed up by a bucketload of Ungors and Gore Herds. In the back, we are going to have the mobility 3 units of the Centaurs, backed up by 2 units of the Chaos Warhounds, and for the Lord choice, we are going to have Morga, the Shadow Gave, the man that is pretty much unkillable here due to Chaos. He's going to be having the Stave of Ruinous Corruption there for the Chaos Spawn Summon, and the Spirit's Essence of Chaos for the second Chaos Spawn Summon. In the sky, we are going to have the double Ferromaticores, backed up here also by the Brave Shaman of Beasts. So very interesting here, the transformation of Godon and the Wildson's Wild Form coming in with the armor, base weapon damage, and armor piercing increases. So good damage here out of the rip up against the Tuskor Chariots here. Ice Power's taking a bit of punishment from that beautiful Zap Zap cannon. Going to be down to half health, 3 models still activated. I think we're going to get a bit of a skip on here. As we can see, the Tuskors are going to move around to the left-hand side, but lots of damage here. Going to immediately break less than a minute into the game. Second one's going to be a bit still, so we should get a couple of shots here coming out up against the second unit. Oh my god, so much damage there. Down to 1,950 after 1 shot of the artillery piece. So there's going to be wavering here, 2 models left. Lovely damage yet again, down to 2 models for these Tuskor Chariots. Tuskor Chariots aren't even going to hit the front line here. Beautiful stuff indeed. Poison Wing Globes firing in the front line. A nice summon of the Plague Monks. And so they're going to move forward here and try and see if we can compromise the Ungor Raiders. In the middle here, the Assassin is going to be ready. Looks like we are going to charge forward Ungor Raiders here, Gore Herds, and also more Ungors just pouring into the front line here. Clan Rats are going to be probably pressurizing the Ungor Raiders here in the back. And here we are going to get the ability from the Assassin. So the Assassin is going to be given the Rifle High Talisman. That's 40 meters of negative 40 melee attack for 31 seconds. It's such a good, gorgeous ability, coming in for about 70 gold. It's exceptional value indeed. So we are going to get a Manticore in the sky here. He's going to be summoned into the middle. We do actually see some Chaos Warhounds in the back. Lovely work here in the middle. You see just a tiny little gap for these Chaos Warhounds. This is how good Ice Power is as a multiplayer player. He's going to be getting through that small gap and straight onto the Poison Wing Globadier. So lovely work there coming in from the very fast Chaos Warhounds. In the back, Centaur is going to be pouring into the pocket. That negative 40 melee attack is so huge here in the middle. And looks like we are going to be using Stand Your Ground. Plus, looks like the Rod of Corruption. That's 30 meters of damage here to any units in this 30 meter radius. It really prevents them from getting onto Lord Skrulk. Stand Your Ground for 24 melee defense leadership. Really going to help as well. Down to half health is going to be the Council Guard Storm Vermin. I don't see any. Oh, it's a nice break there for the Manticore. But it looks like the Tuskors have been dealt with. Brilliant shots at the backside. And a shatter there for the second Manticore. Brilliant work here coming out of the Zap Zap cannon. Certainly MVP so far. In the back, we are going to be compromising it here with the Centaurs. They're going to be trying to do all the good work, but we are going to move in here. Clanrat Spears, Skaven Slave Spears should do the work. Not too much armor here for the Centaurs. Big shot in the sky here. Looks like we are trying to bonk on the Ferromanticore, but it's like here he is going to be getting away for now. In the middle here, we have the double Mutant Rat Ogres backed up by the Chieftain, fighting up against the mass summons here of the Chaos Spawns. Coming into the middle here, Morga is now going to be fighting as well. Look at those blue auras. So many of the Chaos Spawn here going to be ripping them apart. 130 weapon strength here, backed up by 36 melee attack with poison. It's really going to help here in the pocket. In the back, we are going to be shattering Clan Rats, but we still see the Poison Wind Globes. They are going to be online, but they are compromised here by the Gore Herds. Clan Rats are going to be holding them off, but it's like it's going to be another summon. The second and final one here from the Plague Monks. They can push into the back and really shut down. They do have a good anti-infantry frenzy as well. These boys really rip apart up against these nice ranged units. In the middle, you can see these orange auras, which means we are going to be very soon leaving the battlefield here with the double Chaos Spawns. Balance of Power is going to be favouring here. You can see the summon just tipping gently there in the Balance of Power. It is going to be favouring here with the Beastmen. It's probably due to the amount of summons on the battlefield. But you can see here the Assassin's doing some lovely work in the middle indeed. He actually has some pretty decent stats. 60 melee attack is no joke whatsoever. So here we are going to be seeing the Plague Monks getting pushed quite nicely here by Hadries, really putting the pressure on Ice Power in the back. We do see Gore Herds in chase. We can see yet again the orange summon means we are going to be soon losing that nice summoned unit. So the Manticore in the middle is going to be causing terror, doing all the good juicy stuff it normally does. And the Zapsack cannons are still going strong. They're going to be firing here up against all the cavalry and doing some good juicy work indeed. So a bit of an overview here. We can see some Poison Wind Globes online. Going to be getting that stand your ground. Clan Rats here is also going to be fighting off against the double Ungles. Actually, Gore Herds here as well. So very nice work indeed. In the back, we are going to have Centaurs, Manticores, and all of the good Gores fighting here in the middle. But we do see here, Morga is going to be pretty weak. He's going to be down to half health. He's not particularly happy fighting here. We do see the Assassin here, backed up by Lord Scroll, going to be doing all the good, juicy work. So Rod of Corruption gets activated here. Beautiful damage in the middle up against all the Centaurs and also Morga. Also, the Liber Barbodicus also getting activated here on Morga the Shadow Gave, and he's going to be taking a lot of damage indeed. Incoming here with the Manticore. He's going to be trying to push off the Assassin, but the Assassin's going to be doing some good work indeed. Another summon here of Clan Rats going to be pushing off the Ungle Raiders. Really nice work here. Great summons coming out of Hadri, showing that knowledge here from the Skaven. So we can see in the middle here the Assassin using Slippery, giving that melee defense and speed. Really trying to see if we can assassinate here with Morga. Morga does break, so excellent work indeed. We should hopefully see Lord Scrog and the Assassin chasing off against Morga. 39 speed for him. We do actually have pretty quick here. 68 speed for the Assassin when we do have the ability activated. 54 otherwise. It looks like here we are going to give up chase. I think we need to chase this with the Assassin. We do see in the back Centaurs coming. They actually shatter there. That's really unfortunate. But in the back we can see the Bone Breaker on the Chieftain. Or should we actually say the Chieftain on the Bone Breaker. Here with Poison Wind Globes in the back. We do actually see some more Skaven Slaves just getting cleared up here by the Chaos Warhounds and Centaurs. So nice work there coming in from Ice Power. In the back, the Council Guard are still going to be fighting. They're not particularly healthy. 700 HP, 29 models. We do see some more summons here. Still going to be going pretty strong. Clan Rats here in the middle going to be chasing alongside Skronk and the Assassin as they chase down up against Morga. So Morga is going to be regenerating whilst he runs away. 780 HP to his name. Not too much, but we do see actually the Shattered Brave Shaman. This bad boy was dealt with pretty quickly. Assassin's Trophy on him and a nice 1-2 there from the Assassin, and he was gone pretty quickly. So a resurgence here probably going to come in for the Beastmen. So Ungles here, Ungle Raiders and Gore Herds probably going to come together to try and see if they can fight up against the Skaven forces. In the back though, you can still see Centaurs and also the Warhounds. There we go. Nice shatter for the Poison Wind Globes. Lovely work there from the mobility units. And now we just need to clear out the backside of the remaining Skaven units. Oh no, it looks like the Assassin is going to be catching here on Morga. Morga down to 160 HP. It looks like we are going to move in with the Ungor Herds. They are going to be able to blockade up against the Assassin, and they definitely save the life and the game here with Morga the Shadow Gave. So it looks like here, Balance of Power is going to be favouring the Skaven due to just how weak Morga is. He's also used both of his summons, so there's going to be nothing more here to come from the battlefield from him. Coming around the side is going to be the Centaurs, hopefully trying to see if they can blockade and protect Morga. He really needs to get that regeneration going. So it looks like he's going to be having quite a bit left. Let's get a little bit of a look there for him. He's going to be having 2,400 HP worth of healing. If he gets up to that amount of HP, we're going to have a battle here back on our hands. So Ungle Raiders here are going to be moving back. They should be able to shoot here into the pockets. Council Guard are going to be a little bit behind. We could see some shots in here. They're certainly going to be in range here to shoot the nice elite units. So good charge here from the Centaurs. They're going to be doing some nice punch here in the middle. Good cycle charging, just preventing and giving more time here for regen for Morga the Shadow Gave. So a bit of a skip here. We are going to be coming forward. Arrows, I'm sure, going to be coming in from behind. Good cycle charging yet again for the Centaurs, returning here with the Warhounds. We do get a return here from Morga. He's going to be getting all the good juicy stuff. And here we do see Ungol Raiders also are going to be firing and fighting. Now they're going to be probably charging to their death. No, they're going to break. As you can see, those nice little green negative to melee, or leadership, should I say, actually, as they do charge here up against the Pestilence Man himself. So we are going to be charging forward here. The assassin is going to be in chase. He actually gets caught. Nice bonk there from the Centaurs. He's actually going to be using Slippery there, I believe. So that should be activated for him, giving some good melee defense and speed. He's actually going to be in chase, but it looks like here we are going to charge him from behind. We're going to be fighting here up against Goreherds. And so we're not going to be able to catch up against Morga. That could prove to be pretty difficult here in the later stages. We're going to be fighting up against the infantry. We do charge in here with the Warhounds. We are going to get a break there from the Goreherds. Goreherds going to move away. We are going to move in here with the Ungors. Looks like here the Chaos Warhounds are going to be chewing down up against the Clan Rats. We do actually use the Stand Your Ground ability. We break with the Warhounds. We are not going to charge him with the Summon, which is going to push into the back with the Ungol Raiders. Charging in here. Oh, the Rod of Corruption is going to be activated, catching the Centaurs, catching the Ungors, and doing some lovely damage indeed. Balance of Power pushing further and further into the Skaven favour. Nice push here from the Clan Rats. They are going to be catching the Ungors. And it looks like here we are going to be wavering. And that is going to be army losses. GG's. And well played here for the Skaven in a very, very tough matchup indeed. This here probably one of the toughest matchups for the Skaven in the game. And my god, Hadri's put on a performance. Ice Power as well playing very, very well indeed. Commiserations, of course, but what a brilliant performance. Really like seeing Morga still coming back into the scene. The map that we see the Doomball and the map that we see Torox, it's nice to see Morga getting a little bit of love. So 495 there for the big man, backed up by 34 there for the Brave Shaman of Beasts. 78, 190, 202, and 450 there for the Ungol Herds, with 450 and 242 there for the Gore Herds. So 680, 520, and 920 for the Ungol Raiders, with 970, 400, and 530 for the Centaurs. 0 and 32 there for the Tuskor Chariots, with 200 and 226 kills, 517 damage value for the Chaos Warhounds. Yeah, very nice indeed. 233 and 274 there for the Ferromanticores. Really sad story there for the 0 and 32 damage value for the Tuskors, but really nice damage there. MVP going down to the Zap Zap cannons for sure. 1,580 there for Lord Skronk. 1,350 for the Assassin. Very nice value, doubling its value. Very strong indeed, with 620 for the Chieftain. 165, 57, with 81, 144, and 68 there for the Skaven Slaves, with 150, 207, 420, 140, and 180 for the Clanrat Spears. So 104 kills, 916 for the Cancer Guard Storm Vermin, 400 and 118 kills, 814 for the Poison Wing Globes. So both together are going to be paying for themselves, with 560, with 1,050 for the Mutant Rat Ogres. Not quite paying for themselves, but having that terror and mass in the middle is super important. 1,850 for the Ikit Zap Zap Cans, with a brilliant performance indeed. And yeah, very nice game between both of these legends. So, of course, it was a live stream here for a best of 3 during, I believe, I believe it was the RCL Gold to Masters and Tisty event. So you can go check that out. It was I think it was a best of 5 series actually between these two. So you can go check it out there on YouTube. So, guys, thank you so much for everyone that watched today. If you did enjoy it, please do feel free to smash the like button. It really does help here on the channel. Feel free to leave a comment down below as well. I'd love to know all your thoughts and opinions. And if you haven't already, do feel free to subscribe and smash that bell icon. Now, on Thursday, the 10th here of February, I am going to be kicking off with all of the nice, juicy Warhammer 3 content. So feel free to subscribe and check out all that good stuff. If you haven't already, do check out that description where you can find all my other social media platforms, including Twitch, which I will be streaming on daily here starting Thursday. And then also there you can check out that Discord. There's been a nice big revamp, and anything I ever do will be posted on there, and all of the good juicy leagues, events, and everything to come forward will be on that beautiful Discord. So do go check it out. So other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very, very soon.